Alright. We're all good. 25 minutes into the stream. We're starting it finally. You know how it is. We are on Chalet. YMX will be defending first. I didn't even check, but I assume that they got it right. I'm a terrible caster, I know. So this is my first Chalet game in a while. Chalet is a very popular map. We'll see where we go with this one. We see Jackal off the board first, very common ban. Although he is at one of his weakest points as an operator, he still gets banned the most. We do see the Dokkaebi ban. So we have seen Jackal and Dokkaebi banned in almost every single Syntax League game to start out the season. I don't think I've seen anything else except Jackal and Dokkaebi taken off the board. Will we see a Cade ban here? Solus off the board. Solus is a very good ban. Really good roamer. And one of the best bans that you could honestly have. And we will see a zombie taken off the board. The zombie is very good at that snowmobile hold downstairs and even upstairs when going to master bedroom to hold that library side down. Very common, a zombie strat. As Cade is on the board, we will see Cade being played. Obviously. If Cade's on the board, he's got to be played. Mira on the board. Going to be played Mira. Mira's a little bit of an interesting pick for master bedroom. We will see the common Castle, Mozzie, Mew. Mozzie obviously to get frags, Castle, keep them out, as they say. Seeing this master's site first, we will see the Mira looking down library hall. Very interesting Mira setup.
Attackers have discovered the location.
I mean, kind of basic though. I mean, when you have a mirror, that's where you're gonna put the mirror. I'm interested to see where he puts the other mirror, as mirror's not really a popular pick here because you already have the head holes. Why would you need the mirror? But it's okay.
5 seconds.
We are seeing a common castle strat, castling off the library hallway, piano window. I presume that he's gonna put one bathroom window. Yep, there it is. And I don't know where he put his last castle, but we will see this Night Vision Gaming team attack first. As of their lineup, it's pretty basic. You have the IQ, Gridlock, Thatcher, Ace, and Ash. Ace, a very basic operator, but a lot of pings are happening. Spam pinging. Looks like they have found where the Cade Claw is, and they will act upon it. Having the Thatcher, you don't really need to know where it is, as IQ's on the roam hunt. As there is a player sitting in that that bar area that has not been cleared. Interesting to see what he can do on the flank here. C4 goes out. If he would have blew it immediately, that C4 would have connected, but he hesitates as the Ash gets taken out pretty early. And Mozzie, not even looking, gets taken out by Smasher. Smasher with a double kill onto the guy inside of office. 4v3 scenario now. They're just gonna go for a basic main wall take, it looks like. Shots go down from the Cade. They do not connect. 3v4 scenario. Kind of an interesting peek to hold on SMG-11. He will get taken care of by Gridlock. 4v2 scenario. Plant is going down. Smasher with the triple kill now on the round.
Attackers activating.
Will he be able to do anything? Shots missed by Smasher. Will get fracked out. 3v1 scenario. And he will be taken care of as Impala ends the round. And that is a night vision victory. I mean, pretty basic take we saw there. We just saw a main breach, main side take. They didn't even have to take library. From what it looked like, they just came from K9 Belk and up main stairs, campfire stairs, or sorry, fireplace stairs. And that was a very basic take, and they ended up winning the round pretty handedly there.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as
I mean,
many bombs
when
as
you're
they
playing a
can.
Mozzie and you're roaming in that bar area, you have to do so much better on the roam. You can't just be walking blindly into that fireplace area and be standing right next to a player and not even looking at your surroundings. He could have had one of the best flanks ever if he played that correctly, but I mean, Bucks, V-Bucks, he's a newer pickup from this team. He was just added to the roster. I literally just scrimmed against him. It was his tryout like an hour, 2 hours ago, and we're seeing that kind of inexperience and that kind of recklessness show out here.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Night Vision Gaming going for the attack again. We're probably going to see the same main push. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, is what they say. And we do see Ace and Thatcher making themselves over to K9 Belk to possibly get this main breach. They do have info onto the Valkyrie that's sitting, and he will be swiftly taken care of. Yeah, you just can't be sitting under windows and just expect to like not be droned out. This is not ranked. This is comp. As soon as Spies figures that out, he will get better at this game. They do have a lot of pressure onto this library walk-in, as they do take care of the Mira. C4 does not connect from below. This Ash is trying to deal with the guy sitting top campfire. 5v4 scenario. 5v3 now as Smasher takes out V-Bucks. 5v2 now. I mean, this defense is kind of just folding under pressure right now. The Ash takes care of the second Mira as his team looks to defend. Oncoming push from this Night Vision attack, who has been on fire this game. I mean, it's only been one round, yes, but they're looking very good right now. Gaining that info, finding out where the last two defenders are. Ash missing shots, does get down. 3v2 now, winnable. This is very winnable. Kate does hold him on the piano swing. That castle barricade onto piano doorway from master bedroom is very questionable. It is messing up a possible Cade rotation in the piano. War Sledge will take out the castle sitting in piano.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
1v2 as Blitz picks up a kill. Now he's a double kill onto the round. Will he find the kill? He will find a third kill, sorry. Having a triple kill. Will he be able to clutch this? Zero Impala going for the plant. C4 does go out. C4 does connect and Blitz clutches up with the 4K that round. What an impressive round by Blitz to just win that round. I mean, despite a 2v5, they ended up winning the round. Blitz is very dangerous on that slug shotgun, as you could tell. Takes out 4 people. I mean, what a 2v5. I mean, I was kind of ready to chalk up the round, but they struggled. They couldn't clear. They took 2 bodies to clear Piano, and they didn't even do it with those 2 bodies. They were both fragged out. I mean, later Castle was traded out, but still, that's not good. We will see a Castle, Cade, Doc, Jaeger, and Mute. Pretty basic setup again. Castle downstairs is a little bit dubious. You don't really see Castle being played downstairs. It's a little bit odd, but it looks like it is a Castle to kind of lock down that backside push. Yep. So kind of an interesting hold, as we do see reinforcements being put up into the kitchen area. So it looks like they will be holding the kitchen dining area, which is kind of interesting. You don't really see that often, so a little bit of a interesting pickup. We will see a kind of a basic lineup. We have the Ram for verticality. You have the Buck just to kind of bring utility. I mean, he has a Gon 6 and hard breaching device. What more do you want? Soft breaching utility with that shotgun. Very good operator. But we will see a pretty heavy hold upstairs having this. Kind of an interesting hold. They will be droning out the area. You see that Ace droning upstairs. Kind of interesting that they're kind of taking on that droning for their teammates to the extended parts of site. Buck will be applying pressure from the master bedroom hatch, kind of looking down into dining area. Buck will drop. Smasher will find himself a kill onto the Castle as Doc will retreat down the stairway. 5v4, they did clear with 1:30 left. They did lose a body, but that is a minute taken off the clock. Looks like we'll see those Ace charges being used to push backside as Smasher picks up a second kill onto now Mute, so it is now a 5v3. And he will be fragged out as V-Bucks does swing from that pillar area. 4v3 now. He will just drop Mine Teller Hatch. As sound is cut off from that Ram, he will use it to take the opportunity and drop Hatch. He will not be looking for the correct way though, as people are fragged out. 2v2, kills go down. War Slug is currently down, so it is currently a 1v2. 1v1 scenario. Kind of questionably goes for the res there and does get killed. I mean, that was a little bit confusing. Why would he go for the res right in front of Breach like that? But Blitz having a phenomenal game. I mean, he only got timeout early. That's a very early timeout. It is only 1-2. Kind of questionable that they're using their timeout right now. I mean, when you're this early in the game, I mean, there is that saying where you don't want to use your timeout too late because the damage might already be done. So I'm not going to judge the timeout too harshly. But, I mean, they're on Chalet attack. It's okay to drop a few rounds. Usually, if you're in the 3-3 area, you're perfectly fine. But if you're in that 4-2, that's right where you want to be. I mean, 4-2, obviously in the favor of the defense, is a perfect split for Chalet. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's the average split for a Chalet match. When you start to get into 5-1 and 6-0, then you have a problem. But as long as they take around one of these rounds, they still have 3 rounds to do it. As long as they take a round, if they take 2 rounds, great. Now you go into this 3-3 and you're totally fine going into the split, and now you have defense on your side. But we will see Blitz on this Cade. He is very fond of this operator, as you can tell when, you know, when Cade's unbanned, you kind of got to use him. We are going to see this basic mirror strat. The mirror will be placed, hopefully, this mirror will be placed on the left side of the wall to look into library. Looks like he doesn't really understand fully where to put it. Okay. So we will see that mirror being placed. That is to hold that upstairs library hallway, or library itself, sorry.
10 seconds.
And we will see the reinforcements go down over here as well to stop any incoming players that want to push in through master bedroom and assert themselves top campfire. We will see Smasher on Amar, which is kind of interesting. I mean, it's just trying to get map control quickly. He will drone out to make sure he's safe to get this map control very simply. But what I like about this team is they drone heavy. They're not afraid to drone. They're not afraid to sit on the drones for extended periods of time to get a lot of info. Night vision gaming very slow, trying to be methodical, trying to know where everybody's at all times, as you kind of need to against a possibly high caliber team like YMX. Their ace will take some damage from, looks like an Irv dealt some damage. Possibly not Irv, I don't know who. But they will have control of this area as they move on to hopefully get some info onto anybody sitting library side, as it looks like a kind of a full man push to clear this upstairs. They have a minute 30 on the clock. They have to at least grab upstairs control with about 30 seconds left. That is kind of like the roll. Smasher will go down from V-Bucks. 4v5 now. 4v4 as War Sludge finds himself a kill. And Blitz will find himself a nice little one-tap. 2v4 now, as Blitz picks up a double kill with that Cade shotgun. Very dangerous on the Cade. And I'm very interested to see what they can do from this position. Doesn't look good for them, obviously, right now. Gridlock trying to take his shots down Library Hall. None of them connect, as everybody is full HP still. Minus the people that are dead as fuck. I mean, they still have very little map control. They have to deal with that deployable shield. They have nothing to deal with it itself, as War Sludge's nades are both gone. He lands no shots onto the Wamai and takes about half HP off. War Sludge will find himself a kill to make it a 2v3, so now it is kind of winnable. 20 seconds left though. They have to make a play, and they have to do it now if they want to make a play. 15 seconds left. They have Diffuser, but they can't really just go for a main push because there's going to be a mirror staring right at them. So they kind of jump into their demise. Blitz does pick up a kill. Blitz picks up the second kill, and that's a 4K, I believe. I mean, Blitz just having a phenomenal game. That was a 4K, as I believe Irv picked up one of the kills that round. But what a round from Blitz. Blitz is absolutely lights out with that Cade shoddy. And Night Vision have to have an answer here. Now here's why I would keep that timeout that they used. Because if it goes 1-4 here, then I'd use it. Because then we're like, okay, it's a very important round here. Because we need to go at least 2-4 on this, but that's where you kind of use a timeout. Interesting that they haven't. It looks like they will bring, as of right now, they will possibly bring a Montaigne, a Ying, and War Sludge will stay on that Gridlock, as he's doing pretty good fragging out, and kind of Joe's a little bit behind, Zapkin a little bit behind, Zapzin, sorry.
Activating camera.
So we will see a pretty basic setup. Pizza now hopping on the Echo, which is a little bit different. Spies has been playing Valkyrie for that info. So they do have a couple of info operators. Got that Doc that V-Bucks likes to clutch up with. And of course a Jaeger to stop any projectiles from flying into sight. One at a time though. So they do have info on roamers. I do notice that. Night Vision Gaming is very good at grabbing info. Whether they can act properly on it is a different story, as they do seem to have a little bit of a problem with that. I don't know what the plan was that for Osa on that, as he quickly gets his shield knifed away. Ying does connect some good shots on the herb. I don't know how that wasn't a headshot, but we move. He will get sim, so he will be back to full HP. Cade on, holding a pixel onto the bathroom as Smasher struggles to make any progress. But we do see the Montaigne being pushed from this trophy side, trying to make his way up to Solar Stairs. War Sledge trying to connect with some bullets onto anybody that was sitting Solar through the footholes, or through the holes to the ground. Montaigne will take a lot of damage as he just walks down Solar and picks up a kill. So V-Bucks having a pretty good game for himself after I clowned him after the first round. And it is now a 4v5. Smasher takes some damage from the Cade. Blitzen has been having an amazing game. V-Bucks picks up a kill. Blitz picks up a kill, sorry. And it's just down to this Osa. No, 1v4. Shots miss, and Jaeger runs out and cleans up the kill. And this game is 4-1. This is kind of seeming like a little bit of a wash here for Night Vision. They looked really good the first round, and ever since then, YMX has tightened up and absolutely put their foot on the pedal. After that 2v5, the momentum has totally switched. Blitz is absolutely dogging on these guys, and you know, Pizza and Joe kind of cancel it out, so it's basically a 4v4 right now. And the supporting cast of YMX has been doing a lot better than the supporting cast of Night Vision Gaming, it looks like. They will make their way down to Snowmobile. Remember, this game was, when they pitched Snowmobile, it was kind of in their grasp. Frags went down, trades went down, and it kind of came down to that 1v2 that they kind of went for a res, and it wasn't the best idea, and Blitz was able to pick up the kill because of it.
10 seconds left.
So we will see Fenrir on the board this time. Bit of a switch up. We did not see Fenrir before. Interested if they just do a main take here, as they tried to push backside and it didn't really go in their favor. We will see that Ram being in play as V-Bucks gets him a Spompy kill on that Doc. Man, ever since I dogged on V-Bucks, he's been amazing in this game. My bad. 4v5 now, as he's really aggressive on that Doc, kind of questionable, and he does get fragged out. A little bit of a questionable play by V-Bucks, to kind of challenging when he doesn't really need to. 4v4 though now, as Doc kind of played that a little too aggressively. I take back my words, he's not having the best game anymore, so that's kind of an unneeded trade out that he could have went back downstairs with a 5v4, but decided to shoot through main doorway. But you'll see that Ram opening up that vertical presence to possibly get any kills, as he is watching main stairs. Does connect on Irv, as Irv gets a little bit too aggressive, and he kind of knows that somebody's going to try to walk up main stairs. It's a little bit too obvious. 4v3 now. Looks like Castle does drop Dining, so they do have Dining control now, finally. And it looks like they just have to use their verticality, and C4 does not connect, as kind of a misplaced C4, a little bit of questionable C4, but We will see some toe shots connect onto the Fenrir. Zabson might have a toe fetish. We will see about that.
Boogie's up! Boogie's shredding! Reloading. Activating Selma sequence.
We will see the ace go down on that. Wall. We do see Ace kind of making that presence onto wine cellar holes, shooting down onto the castle. It is a 4v3. They need to make their way down, and they need to make it quick as there's 30 seconds on the clock. Looks like they will be trying to go for a wine cellar plant as Ram has diffuser, so it's a little bit of an odd play. He does find himself a kill, so Smasher does have a triple kill, makes his way into sight. 4v1 now as Blitz sits patiently in blue, trying to wait frags. 3v1 now. Smasher does smartly go for the plant instead of trying to go for the frag here. He does have case. He is looking kind of a little bit confused here. Gotta scope out his areas. Does hit some shots on Joe. Does hit some more shots on Ram. Kind of knows he's going for the flank. Is able to down him. 2v1 scenario temporarily. He will finish the kill, making it a 1v2 officially. He needs the clear. He knows that the Ace is kind of hugging that area, but Ace will still find himself the kill, making it 2-4. So now they're kind of in the clear. 2-4 is kind of where you want to be. It's a lot better than 1-5, obviously, and they will go into this defense rounds with a little bit of momentum.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So we will see the bar site being played first. A little bit questionable, but with that mirror strat, it can be a very deadly site setup. We will see a Tachanka in play. A little bit of a troll. We will see what he can do with Tachanka. A little bit interesting though.
Laying out the welcome mat.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Loading new mag.
5 seconds to insertion.
After this game, we will be doing a post-game interview with 2 of the players from each team, kind of getting the rundown of how the game went. We will just kind of see how they want to push this. I do see an Amaru on the board, so kind of interesting. I don't know if they planned for them to go there. They should have droned it out and known. But, I mean, a lot of operators running across the map. And a little bit confused, it looks like. Beautiful shots go down as Impala is able to pick up a double kill, and they do not properly drone, and it is now a 5v1 all of a sudden as Blitz has now put himself in a 5v1 temporarily. If they do finish the kill on the V-Bucks, it will be officially become a 5v1. A little bit of a questionable push there, I'm not gonna lie. They didn't drone and they got a little bit cocky. Smasher will pick up the kill and a flawless round for Night Vision. I mean, that was just poor droning. They just ran in and they didn't expect anybody to be holding that area. A little bit confusing as there normally is a guy sitting main stairs for that exact push. Because, I mean, like if you just open up the wall there, you just have free access. A little bit confusing from this team as they They do quickly get dealt with and taken care of. Maybe this time they'll, you know, use a drone maybe.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Now we will see kitchen being played. So they refuse to go upstairs and they refuse to go downstairs. They just like the mid-floor sites. We saw them win bar, so I mean I can't judge. And now they're going kitchen. They have a Mira in play, a little bit of a weird Mira strat. You don't really see kitchen being played second, but I mean I did watch a MAD game recently where they did do this, where they went mid-floor both times. Kind of a little bit confusing, but
5 seconds to
I mean
go.
if it works, it works. Obviously they practice these strats with the castle, with the Mira, having the Rooney. Let's see how they will do. Looks like they will be going for possibly a library push to kind of... I mean, the thermite can be used to gain that vertical access onto office wall if they did reinforce it. That is a kind of pretty common reinforcement when you go this kitchen dining area, to have the reinforcements onto top office wall. Looks like the side wall to library hallway will be clear as Spies walks down. The Twitch drone does miss the Mira. A little bit interesting, and it will be dealt with as V-Bucks misses the Mira. Kind of a little bit of a blunder on his part. He should have hit that, but. Pizza Box will leave piano after some shots hit him, not connecting with any other players. Irv will walk in and get a kill onto War Sledge. Big kill there, as that is the Mira player. And that Smasher will be fragged out. 4v3 now. C4 does not connect. He is sitting on Solarian stairs. And he will take his eyes off it at the worst opportune time. He is cast out of his own sight, looks like. Possibly. Or making his way down those trophy stairways. V-Bucks will find himself a kill to make it a 2v4. And Paulo will get fragged out. It is now up to Zapston in a 1v4, and Irv will swiftly take care of him. And that... It is now 3-5. So now going those kind of less popular sites kind of bites them, as they do go kitchen and lose. It looks like they will be going kitchen again. So they are allergic to going the normal sites on this map. I know that kitchen is the comp setup sometimes with teams, but come on, we're Xbox Comp League. This is Syntax. I mean, play Wine Cellar, be normal. They just refuse to be normal, and they want to go kitchen again because they want to have the Mira set up upstairs, and they want to play this.
As many bombs as they can.
I mean, I love the ideas. It's really flowing.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Changing mag. Place against your position.
We will possibly see that, you know, same Mira going placed in closet to kind of hold down the piano area. A little bit of a dubious Mira. If somebody just hops on bathroom window, that can be easily dealt with, so it's a little bit questionable. I wonder if he does reinforce it. Looks like he does not, as that is kind of a decent amount of reinforcements being used up. See, that master bedroom wall is getting reinforced, so they will reinforce it this time. I don't know if they did before, but it was a pretty easy take as they just walked through piano doorway last time. So it looks like they will be taking the same old library approach.
Swapping mags!
They will just walk in the library. aggressive as can be. And they will flush out the Wamai pretty quickly. Impala will find himself a kill onto V-Bucks, kind of on that canine balcony, so making it a 5v4. Thermite's on that piano window. He's waiting for possibly a wall bang. Nothing connects. There's a guy in that corner and he does not know about it. Impala will take him out. 5v3 now. Impala misses the shotgun shot. A little bit of an interesting shot. He needs to hit that. He will back up slowly as Smash will move himself in the master, or in the office. 3v5 now for this attack. They need to make progress. Not going as smoothly as it was before. Looks like they will reassess their push and kind of try to go for the main side push, but it looks like nothing will be open in their favor, so they might have to reroute. Spies will connect on a Smasher. A little bit of a bluff from, or a little bit of a whiff from Smasher. He does find himself in a 4v3 now. Now it is a little bit winnable. 1 minute on the clock. Shots go down. Both players are brought to very low HP, but they are running a Finka, so maybe he will wait for the Finka stim to give himself that re-stim. Zapson will find himself down. He will be res. 4v2 now. Finka will move into sight. Be swiftly taken care of by War Sledge, leaving Irv in a 1v4. Irv, who's been having a really good game. 8-6, the #2 fragger on his team. This defense is playing really reserved and really safe here. Flashes go on the dining. Flashes go on the dining. Drops and gets swiftly taken care of, as I think all 4 people shot at him once he dropped. Not much you could really do there. And this game's 4-5. So Night Vision kind of doing their thing and kind of coming back a little bit here.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Setting up.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Magnet ready. Using shield. Reload. Setting the welcome mat. Going welcome mat.
We will see them going bar again. With that Mira, having that Tachanka was a little bit interesting. I guess he does have a shield. Frost is a very popular operator here with the castle,
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
with the Wamai. So a little bit of a normal pickup here for Night Vision. We will see V-Bucks on the Flores. I think that's a new operator that hasn't been played yet. Spies will find a kill on the Smasher, so that is the Tachanka taken care of pretty promptly. A little bit of an interesting spawn peek. I don't know why he was going for that, or that was a wall bang. I have no idea. They are joining top again. Looks like it will be kind of a basic push to try to push into this library area, assert main control. Flores is a very nice pick to deal with the deployable shield on top blue, as that is a very powerful shield and holds a lot of ground onto that library hallway. That is a very important hallway. Very good choke point for this defense to hold.
RCE going out.
Pizza is 0-8 on the ace. Will he find himself a kill this round? Possibly. Blitz is kind of doing the heavy lifting here, but they do need some help from Pizza. will find himself a kill onto V-Bucks, and Spies will find himself a kill. That wallbang 2 zaps in, putting him into a 4v3.
Reload.
So now looks like they do have kind of upstairs into control, and now they have to make a play onto this mirror that will be sitting downstairs awaiting them onto this game room. There is a player sitting in, and he will not be dealt with as Joe finds himself a kill, having a double kill onto the round, 3v2 temporarily. Now it is a 1v3 as he will be dealt with by Spies. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Smasher was doing, spawn peeking as Tachanka there. If you're gonna play Tachanka, you kind of got to be alive for your ability to have an effect on the round, and a little bit of a missed opportunity there, not having that Tachanka. Although it is kind of interesting what he would do with the Tachanka, and he is locking Tachanka again in. They are going bar again, so they are literally. I said this as a joke first round, or after their first defending round and second defending round. They are literally allergic to going master bedroom and downstairs. I think downstairs wine cellar is a pretty fine site, and upstairs office is a very fine site as well. A little bit confusing that they just refuse to go there. Maybe it wasn't in the strat sheet this week, but regardless, they will be going back to bar, to this games room, with the same old lineup. I mean, we've seen this before. It's kind of getting a little bit repetitive, but hopefully Smasher will not spawn peek and use his ability properly and delay time, as that's why you play Tachanka, is to delay time. We will be saying a little bit of the same operators. V-Bucks now on, I think the only switch up is V-Bucks now being on that knock instead of the Flores. A little bit of a questionable change, as he was kind of getting rid of a lot of utility, and that was a very good pick. But it looks like they will be kind of pushing very heavy onto that roamer downstairs.
Loading your bag. Has engaged.
V-Bucks preying on any roamers downstairs, as he might land himself a kill very soon. That Ash will possibly take care of that mirror. I don't know if that landed. I assume it did. 5v5. 2 minutes on the clock. They have time. Blitz is gaining info on that Ayana. And V-Bucks with a double kill. Triple kill for V-Bucks, as he will get fragged out by Impala. Now a 2v5 or 2v4 for Impala and Smasher to take care of. Smasher will take out a player and another player. 2v2 now. Smasher with a triple kill. We will see Pizza in the 1v2 as Impala picks up the kill onto Pizza, who's having not the best game per se. And the game is 5-6. I mean, Smasher picked up a lot of good kills on that upstairs roam, kind of holding down Library, and they couldn't do anything about it. That's the power of being alive late round when you're a Smasher and you're on the Tachanka, which he obviously looks like he's comfortable on, where he's able to get those kills. 5-6, we have a game here. And obviously if they went around, it goes 6-6, and then we go into overtime. But I was ready to write this off. I was getting into my blowout material, as
Attackers need to
YMX
locate
was kind of
and
doing their
defuse
thing
any
with
bombs
them,
as they can.
but a very interesting comeback. Possible comeback from this team as Night Vision, they have a lot of momentum
Attackers
right
have
now.
located a bomb.
Could it be because it's a 5v4 technically right now? Possibly. No hard breaches on the board, so it looks like every reinforced wall will stay reinforced this round. As we don't see a hard breacher. Pizza, who has been reserved on that ace, now finds himself playing
10 seconds left
on
before
Lion. A little bit of an interesting pickup, as the ace kind of is important to open up possibly this
Attackers are heading out
office
to defuse
wall.
the bomb.
But 5-6, this is a very close game. Blitz, who has been kind of the story of the game, a little bit slower on this attack round as he's not found himself that well, finding himself that many kills. But as we do see V-Bucks, he's a very aggressive player on that library stairs, kind of pushing it very quickly, as he will possibly find himself a kill onto the Wamai. Shots will connect, and it is a 4v5 now. Smasher, that is Smasher taken down, so that's a big hit for this Night Vision defense. The Smasher is kind of one of the best players, the best gunman. So technically it is a 4v5, but I'd like to say it is a 4v4, as Pizza does hop on Thermite. I didn't notice that, but he did switch on to Thermite last second to take care of this wall. And he will die to V-Bucks that was sitting in the corner. That was a good trade. Although it is now 3v4, that is a very good trade for this defense to kind of get rid of the hard breacher, as Impala finds himself a kill onto Blitz. War Sledge finds himself a kill onto Irv. That would put himself into a 3v2 now, as Spies and V-Bucks have to clutch up for the team. V-Bucks does find himself a kill. He now has a triple kill onto the round. V-Bucks having an outstanding game this far. V-Bucks is a very aggressive player that we have seen on so many different operators. He was on Ash, he's been on Flores, he has been on Knock. He kind of plays everybody. He played a lot of Doc, but we will see how this defense does clutch up here. 2v2 scenario. Shots are missed by Impala. V-Bucks with a quad kill on the round could possibly get the ace here. He does get flicked on by Zapzin. Zabzin, sorry, his name's very terrible to say. 1v1 scenario now, as Zapzin, who hasn't been having the best game, could redeem himself and get himself to a 0.5 KD by getting this kill on the I Spies, who has been having a pretty strong game. You will see the top of his head. Shots are fired. He still knows he's behind that library. And he will get killed. So Zapson, who could have had the 1v2, misses a few important shots, as Spies takes him out and wins the game. So that is a YMX win.